Hey, what's up? This is Andy coming to you from my crib here in Colorado. I want to take a little time today to do another lesson for Bass Players United, my friends over there. I've been involved with those guys for a while now, and I have a little series of lessons called It's All in the Hands, and I've been meaning to get another lesson out and published for them for some time. I've just been real busy touring like crazy, but I found the time, and here it is. So here we go. I'm gonna talk to you today about something that I think will be real helpful, and particularly helpful to the beginners. Okay, I think that the Bass Players United there, we have a great community, right? And there's a lot of cool energy flying around, you know, nurturing each other, and everybody's kind of on the same path, you know. If we can continue to stay off of that competitive trip, you know, and just be more, you know, have more camaraderie and more community, and everyone's going to benefit from it. So today I'm going to talk about some simple ways to approach creating bass lines for popular music, and I'm going to give you just the basic framework of what a lot of popular music songs incorporate in terms of the bass line. So we'll be in the key of G, right? And it's all going to be based off the major scale. And whenever you're practicing, you know, you should always, if you're a finger player, you should always alternate your fingers, right? That's obvious for most bass players that have been playing for a long time, but for the new cats coming on the scene, you want to get these fingers so that you can alternate them. Eventually, that's going to enable you to facilitate a higher rate of speed in your playing. So the major scale, key of G. What I'm going to do is each one I'm going to give a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 1, 8. That's an octave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Now the first bass line, check this out. I'm going to use the 1. I'm going to skip the 2. I'm going to go to the 3. I'm going to skip the 4. I'm going to go to the 5. I'm going to go to the 6. And then I'm going to go to the 8, the octave. Now that should sound pretty familiar to you right away, because there's about 4,000 songs that incorporate that type of tonality and that type of pattern. But you could put any groove on it. You know what I'm saying? You can swing it. You can make it funky. All within that shape right there. The first finger, and then 1, 4, 1, 4. Now, another big one that really starts to sell the tonality of harmony is using the dominant 7. That's the dominant 7. That's the major 7. Remember the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The dominant 7 is just lowering from, in this case, F sharp down to F natural. And that dominant 7 is your friend in a lot of funk, soul, R&B, and rock and roll music. So the same bass line, but with the dominant 7. Okay, so you hear the difference. Now you can alternate and mix them up. Oops. See what I'm saying? So it's all right there. It's all right there within that that shape. Now the other thing that we can do, and that is used all the time is the use of chromatics. So we can use non-scale tones sandwiched between two scale tones. Okay, so here's the shape of the scale one more time. We can use the non-scale tone, and that's what starts to give the bass line a melodic sensibility, and it kind of propels it. It puts it into that kind of stepwise motion, which really makes the music move along nicely. Now, the other thing that I like to do is incorporate some minor with my major. I like to bounce back and forth and incorporate that minor third, because that gives a nice little tension to it and starts to make it sound bluesy. Okay, so I start even if I'm in a major or dominant, you know, kind of basic tonality, I'll throw in that minor third. That's stuff that I like to do a lot, and you'll also hear that. You know, you can bounce back and forth between major and minor, particularly over the dominant chord. Okay, so there's a few little tips for you to get going making bass lines and just utilizing the major scale. And then, of course, the other thing is, as you are analyzing the harmony of the whatever particular song that you're playing, keep in mind the understanding how diatonic harmony works. You have a one chord. For each of those notes of the scale, there's a chord in the diatonic key, right? Okay, and each one of those chords has a tonality. So the one chord is major, the two chord is minor, the three chord is minor, the four is major, the five is major, the six is minor, the seven is diminished, and you're back to the 8. You see? So as you're playing the song, or as your band is writing a song or whatever, you're looking at a chord chart. If you see a minor 2 chord or a B minor and you're in the key, or A minor and you're in the key of G, then you know that that's a minor chord. So you want to take your shape of your framework of your outline of your bass line, and you want to incorporate that minor third. Get what I'm saying? So like the first chord, if the chord progression is major 1, minor 2, minor 3, minor 2, major 1, you would want to outline it with a lot of fun to be had, and I encourage you to just keep having fun playing bass and be cool to one another. Keep checking out Bass Players United, and we'll see you out there. Come to one of my bass clinics sometime. We'll have some fun. Peace.